Alright, what's up you guys? I'm gonna do a video here while this is on my mind because I see shit on TV and the news and I've seen things on social media too. This shit comes up and this is not meant to be against anybody like any race so to speak. Like I said, I work with real motley crew and this is the kind of shit a lot of us in black cell, what white people are doing and there are a lot of decent black people you work with that they don't give a fuck about this shit. But it's like these like ditzy little trust fund rich girls or rich girl wannabes. You know, they have the way they wear their hair and dress. And I saw other people on YouTube channels, even one time, The Amazing Atheist and his Drunken Peasants things, making fun of a lot of people making fun of this white guilt. And I keep telling people. Some people say it don't exist, but there's a part of it. It is like certain white people doing it. It's these. There's some dudes doing it, but there are these. I see it on blogs. These ditzy trust fund rich girls or rich girl wannabes doing this shit. And like there was an example. I was telling my girlfriend like how it's perpetrated by white people, and they're trying to tell you how to act, how to not be racist and. And to make a long story short, I saw one on Facebook, how you're into Facebook groups and somehow you end up, you know, while you're playing your little Facebook game and checking your little stuff, you got these friends because they're into some of the same things you're into in fitness and all that. And then you get friends, but then you see certain political topics that are on there in your notifications, what they're saying. And I'm like, oh, geez, I was friends with this person until they think that. And then sometimes you don't say nothing. But in short, she was one of those. Well, anyway, she called herself the fit soprano. Well, she was into certain, like, singing and all that. And even the crazy music I listened to, I used to chill a little bit. And well, there was a time had a little bit of music that I listened to on purpose that I used to go in certain workplaces I worked with because I saw the Shawshank Redemption and I'd play just to fuck with people. But then and some of it would kind of make you laugh and make you put a smile on your face, so to speak, you know, because I mean to amuse you, you know. But yeah, you get friends with these people because of music and you don't know they think this stuff. So I see her on this blog, right, and this is what's called, she literally was saying on the blog, right, that she was literally advocating white guilt and saying it's normal and said that anybody that has a problem with it, it's normal, that me and a couple of my friends will help you through it. And then she was going on and saying this stuff that how other girls should dress and wear their hair. And she was literally saying, this is just when you think you heard it all, I mean, I kid you not, I mean, telling these girls how she bragged about how she's totally liberal, right? And she's going like, yeah, she wearing these little rich girl dresses and this snarky little, I'm like, geez, sorry I ever was friends to them and all that. Sometimes you friend these people, and then they have these little values you talk about shit, and then you wonder, I'm like, holy shit, you learned something. So I tell her, well, she was saying that literally other girls that wear their hair a certain way, you should wear certain conservative ways to wear your hair because your hair can look oppressive. But she said she's a bleeding heart liberal, and like, whoa, geez, you can offend. I was like, frickin' dipshit. I said like, in my mind, I wanted to say, oh, you frickin' dipshit, moron, where the hell? But I said politely, I questioned her, how can somebody's hair be oppressive? I mean, I work with different kind of people, both black and white. I had a real motley crew I work with. Some people with dreadlocks and ponytails like me in different kind of ways. I just asked the question. She didn't answer. How can your hair be oppressive? Because I wanted to really know what she was going to say because she said, I said, humor me, which kind, you're going to show me pictures, which kind of hairstyles that women should wear that can be oppressive. And I said, I don't know about you. I said that I grew up with the rap music of the 80s, old Run DMC, Fat Boys, or some fun rap, and there's some stuff that I criticized some of these other people, like these chicks that died all but one drinking vodka in a bottle. Good thing they didn't kill somebody else, and they almost killed everybody. I mean, that transpired just now, but before this happened, I knew that there was shit like that going on. I always criticized these dipshit girls, way before I heard about this accident on Snapchat. Nice houses, wannabe rich chicks, and they're dressing and wearing their hair like they're from Beverly Hills and shit, like little spoiled rich girls, and maybe wannabe Paris Hilton wannabes, playing gangster rap while they're in nice houses in their daddy's nice car and drinking behind the wheel and shit like that. That's why now, that's been exposed. Not that I'm laughing. Some people died, but pardon me, I could give a rat that. I mean, people ain't even gonna learn. But I actually told her. Anyway, I was saying that. Yeah, I like a little bit of old '70s Sly the Family Stone, a mixture of like these old black groups. Yeah, I liked a lot of that. A little bit of blues, and some of my stuff. I'm choosy about some of the newer rap, and I don't even like the newer metal anymore, that hipster black metal channel. I don't hate it, but because there's this newer shit, unlike what I grew up, I don't give a shit about it. I quoted her and said about the real R&B, real soul and stuff, and maybe some classic rap that everybody could agree on. Like, I grew up with Nucleus Jam on it, and classic Run DMC, and stuff like that. A lot of cool stuff like that. I said, yeah, that's how people can get along, maybe a little bit of rap that people understand, a little bit of Beastie Boys. That's how I'm seeing it. So she didn't tell me off. She got mad and unfriended and blocked me. Okay, yeah, so I may have rambled on in saying this too, but I told her, and then I told other people, I said, the only white guilt out there is dipshits out there. I see a good amount of them that are female. Oh yeah, and this woman did say she's feminist. She was bragging about how feminist she were too. So if you got that far in this video, that's one thing I forgot to say. She was bragging about how she was a feminist. And shit, I got called a white knight moron in the past for subscribing to those anti-feminist women are on there. They said that they don't like feminism, that it's the right way. Then I was like, fuck you, I ain't no damn white knight. I said, I ain't trying to impress anybody. I just trying to say, well, geez, if you had common sense, you don't need this bullshit that extremist feminism either. But anyway, if you got this far in this video, how come these people that talk this white guilt shit are always these white radical feminist trust fund or rich girl dipshits or wannabe rich girl dipshits and all that. This particular one unfriended and blocked me. What she really was yeah, she become an actual singer. She goes to concerts and all that. And a lot of times you're in these Facebook groups, if you have a couple of different categories that you say you're into, and you get these people and people and you get people in like different ways. And later on in other videos, I tell you why sometimes on Facebook groups that I wanted to say too that some of it works and some of it don't, to a point. But yeah, how you wind up with these people, and they say the stupidest shit. But a lot of it, the majority of them are female and feminist, the extreme dipshit feminists, and they're always, if they establish themselves as some singer, and there's ones on there that are YouTube singers, have YouTube channels, and they're singers and established singers making some money and touring, right? And they're on YouTube channels, and some of them worked hard for where they were, and some of them were just trust fund dipshits or rich girl dipshits, or because they're some, like people call them cute, they're compelled to give them money via PayPal because people on whatever they're doing, Facebook or whatever they're using, GoFundMe or whatever, and the rest of us, we we don't need that shit, you know what I mean? We're here either way, you know, whether we have YouTube or not, hey, we spread our shit in the world one way or another. And then, like, so you've got people like your own way to not be racist and certain kind of stuff that feminism that goes too far, but you're not some asshole on the other side, too, that thinks women are just only for one purpose. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to cut this video short before I keep yammering on and on.